So guys, I'm trying to pre-film because I film all my videos for the week on Sundays. In case you didn't know, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So in order to do that with my busy schedule and being a mom of many and a wife to a man-child, I have to pre-film. And I enjoy doing that because it gives me time to edit them. That being said, there's a monsoon going on, and in the last 2 videos I filmed, it has been hailing and thundering and storming, like, to boot. Can you guys hear it?
Control yourself. Take only what you need from it.
Anyways, welcome back. It's Marina Ray coming at you again with a book talk. So today we're going to be reviewing and book talking about Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. So this book, I just finished it yesterday, so I've got some fresh thoughts in my brain that I need to get out because I've rambled on about it to my husband, and he doesn't, he cares as much as he can, but he doesn't really care like you guys care. So we're gonna be talking about this. So spoiler free for right now. This book is about a world that's divided between bloods. There's red blood and there's silver blood. The red bloods are lowly, they live in the slums, there's nothing really special about him, they're normal, like you and me. Is Victoria Aveyard saying there's nothing special about you and me?
But our blood isn't really red, it's blue until it hits oxygen, so...
Plot twist! The silver bloods, however, have powers, and they're just, they're elite, they're the cool kids, they sit at the cool table, they rule over the red bloods, guys. So does Donald Trump have silver blood? Plot twist! Mara, there's this girl named Mara Barrow, and every time I say her name I want to say wheelbarrow, but Mara Barrow has red blood. But somehow, some way, she has a power, which is unheard of because red bloods aren't supposed to have powers. The powers are supposed to only be held by the silver bloods. But Mara is in fact red blood, born to a red blood family, bleeds red blood, and she has a power. The king sees her use this power, and she ends up having to work very closely with the silver bloods and become this person whom she never thought that she would be or could be or wanted to be. She ends up having to be this princess in hiding, and it's all fake. It's fake news. It's crazy. A bunch of people have said this gives them the feel of the Selection series. I don't get that. I don't get it. There isn't a love triangle in this, however. It is a square. So just heads up, if you don't like love triangles, hey, you never know. Give it a shot. You might like a love square. But as far as the love square goes, you really like the characters, all of the characters, even the bad characters, you kind of like them. Victoria Aveyard does a really good job at character development. The world does seem a little bit underdeveloped, but I have read in articles and I've watched in other videos that Victoria Aveyard herself has said that the world develops more in the following books of this series. So that's the answer to that. Overall, I've rated this 5 on Goodreads, guys. I think Mare is awesome. She is kind of a trope character, but I think she's awesome. I think Maven, which I called him Mavin throughout the whole book. I'm not sure how you say it. Maven, Mavin, Movin, Mobbin, Gluten, Globbin, Globin. Maven is...
No, I'm not going to conform to society.
Mavin. Mavin is really cool. You really like him. Cal. I love Cal. I liked Cal through the whole book. Killorn. Killorn is really cool. But the character I liked most about it was a character you don't even find out about for a little while. His name's Lucas, and you find out about him later. But he's my favorite character. He's not involved in the love square, or else it would be like a love hectagon. He's a really good character. All the characters in this are super good. The king, the queen, other people that you find out, you'll recognize some names I say. Farley, Alara, Ptolemy, Shade. There's a bunch of really cool characters in this. She did awesome with that. Really, I mean, it's a really good book. It did remind me a little bit of Shadow and Bone. The world not so much reminded me of the Grishaverse, but the characters did remind me of the characters in the Grishaverse. So not the world itself reminded me of Grishaverse, but the characters did remind me of characters. It is your standard fantasy book. I'm not going to say nothing special about it because I feel like each book is a creation created from an individual's mind. So therefore, no book is going to be the same, But that being said, in this day and age, in this day and hour, it is harder to write something original because so much has been put out there and so many ideas have been bloomed and blossomed into people's heads. It all just kind of bundles up together, so you kind of just have to rely solely on like the world development and the character development. And this book had really good character development, and from what I've heard, has great world development later on. So I would definitely tell you to try this. I enjoyed it. I don't give out 5 stars a lot, but whenever I was writing the review on Goodreads, I'll link my Goodreads below, I had to just sit there and be like, you know, it really does deserve 5 stars. Like, I don't want to fall into the hype. I don't want my ratings on Goodreads, but on YouTube especially, I don't want my ratings to be fueled by the hype. Like, I want my ratings to be my ratings, my feelings. And my feelings on this book was it's a darn good book, guys. So, go check it out. Now, if you haven't read it, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the book that you're about to read. I'm about to spoil it. So, I'll see you guys. If you haven't read it, click off right now. If you have read it, stay for a few more minutes. I got some thoughts I gotta get across to y'all. Alright guys, so if you're here, that means you've read it and you want to hear my thoughts on it. Whoa. Let me get my notes. I did write notes for this one because, whoa. Mare. Let's just start off with Mare. She's cool, right? Like I said, she's kind of like the trope character, like this lowly girl who ends up with these awesome powers that would never really happen in real life, but I mean, she's kind of the trope character, but she's a cool trope character. She's normal. She's relatable, even though she has powers. I've read too much. I mean, she's relatable. You can relate to her. It's not like she gets these powers and she just knows what to do right off the bat and like she becomes this awesome protagonist. Like, no, like you see her mess up so much. She's like a flawed protagonist. I seen one of Haley and Bookland's old reviews on this, and what she says is how I feel. Like, she's a flawed protagonist. You like her, but I mean, sometimes you don't want to like her because she uses so many people. She uses Killorn. She uses Cal. She uses Mavin. She uses the Red Guard. Like, anything to get her way, kind of. You don't want to like her, but you have to because she's so cool. She used Mavin for the upper hand, but she gets mad when Mavin uses her for the upper hand. Like, double standard, girl. Everything that she had to go through, it could have been avoided if she had listened to Julian. And oh, can we just say, is Julian really dead? Because if Julian's really dead, me and Victoria Aveyard have beef. Like, Julian cannot be dead. He was just such a cool character, and how's she gonna get rid of him? I don't understand. And Lucas, oh, don't get me started on Lucas. Like, now this part of Mare pissed me off. Whenever he had to go into the arena for his last few minutes, she said she heard the gunshots and her lip quivered. Excuse me, you were actually really a friend of Lucas's, and I was just the one reading about it, but I feel like when Lucas died, it affected me more than it affected her, and that's not okay with me. Like, how are you gonna be so heartless?
Could you be so heartless?
And then when she saw them drag his body away and silver blood was trailing, like, I was like, man, maybe he's not really dead. Maybe Mavin has something up his sleeve or something, and he's not really gonna kill Lucas, but boy, they killed him. They killed him. That part did make me mad about her, like the Lucas part and the Jillian part, because like she should have just listened.
She should have listened.
Like I said, her powers didn't go from being uncontrollable to completely controlled, so I do like that. We did see her have issues with her powers, and she didn't know how to use her powers, and she was kind of just like you or me with getting powers. Like, we would be like, huh? And like, she's all for freedom and equality. Until she needs someone for her advantage. Like, then she don't care to use them, and it's like, oh, freedom, equality. She used Julian to free Killorn. She used Mavin to help her with the Red Guard. She used Lucas to free Killorn. She used the Guard to avenge Shade's death, which, what do y'all think about him not actually dying? I knew it from the start. Like, that did not surprise me at all. But the rest of it surprised me, but that did not surprise me at all. I knew Shade was still alive. They kept mentioning it too much. You knew something was up with it. She used Gisa to get into the gated city, and she used Cal to end the Red War. Like, she just used so many people. Like, the only person she didn't use was Killorn. Can we get to Killorn? Why does he like Mare? You can tell he likes her, and you can tell it's more than just a friend. Like, this love square going on, I like Mavin. I did like Mavin until he just freaking ruined it. You can't trust nobody, man. Can't trust nobody. And then Cal, I really enjoyed him throughout the whole book. Killer, and I enjoyed him. The mom, Mavin's mom, she's a butthead. Like, she's a butthead. How are you gonna pretend like Cal killed his own dad? She's just a butthead. Like, she's someone you don't want to cross. Like, even though I don't like her, I kind of want to apologize for calling her a butthead because she just seems like somebody you don't cross. Yeah, but overall, I really liked this book. Like, I liked all the powers. It had an X-Men-y feel, and I liked the world, though I couldn't understand, like, there's modern stuff, and there's old stuff, there's ancient stuff, and there's just, it was a bunch of stuff, but I really enjoyed it a lot. I'm definitely excited to read the next one. It'll probably be on my TBR in the next few months, because I really enjoyed it. But, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This is my first time doing a spoiler free and spoiler video and having it, so I hope this went okay. If you guys like it, let me know. I'll do some more on books that I enjoy, and I will see you guys later.
I guess that I'm out the door.